We're used to having our heels touch the ground, but we haven't been able to lift them. We should be pushing our bodies and walking using the strength of our toes, but we haven't been doing that. When we're standing still, our body weight should be supported by our heels. You have to stand like that. When moving, you have to lift your heels to go forward. Try lifting your heels. This wasn't happening. Try relaxing and letting yourself collapse comfortably. And come over here. You lifted your knees, but you didn't lift your heels. Now try to maintain the entry posture. Try to hold it. And while maintaining that, walk over here. Walk over here. Then you don't lift your knees. You lift your heels. You lift your heels. Try to feel it now as you lift them. As your heels lift, all the strength in your toes is engaged, right? Go and come back. You sat down. Wow, you did that really quickly just now. Really? It's a little to one side now, but that'll go away with time. Hello? Also, I usually walk well, or at least I believe I do. But from my perspective, when I observe you, it seems that you're not walking properly or in the way that is considered correct. What is proper walking, you might ask? To get straight to the point, walking isn't just about the foot that's stepping forward, but rather, from an upright and balanced posture, you actually push yourself forward with your back foot, using the strength and momentum generated from behind to propel your body ahead. This is a subtle but important distinction that many people overlook when they think about how to walk correctly. One word can make all the difference: the gait. Oh wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is absolutely incredible, and I am completely amazed by what just happened. It's truly unbelievable, and I am left speechless by this extraordinary moment. There are front feet and back feet. When you're standing, there are no front or back feet. When you're standing, it's just both feet. But when you take a step, you have a front foot, and a back foot is formed. So then, what does it mean to walk? When one foot moves forward and my weight, my body shifts, that's when walking actually begins. Today, you'll come to understand this. Humans don't have a front foot. There is no front foot. The front foot is already in the air. We don't walk with the front foot. When you walk, most of you already put your weight on the front foot out of the two legs. You walked with all your weight on the front foot like this. What you need to comprehend and change is not the front foot, but the back foot. You have to move forward by walking, by making use of your back foot. To do this, you can't fix your gait while you're walking. It has to be properly settled from the standing posture. Your posture is your gait. Try stepping forward with one foot. Since you're standing and walking, one foot should go forward. Now, try lifting both heels in this position. Go ahead and lift them. Yes, that's good. Now put them down. When you usually walk, have you ever tried lifting your heels so that you can actually feel the touch on your toes on both feet? Teacher, have you ever done that? That's right. That's the key point. When we walk, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. What we really haven't done is we haven't understood it. We haven't understood it. Try lifting your body. It's wobbly, isn't it? Yes, it's wobbly, right? Muscle strength is what allows you to lift your own body. That's what muscle strength is. But that's what's missing. Let me explain it again. We're used to having our heels touch the ground, but we haven't really lifted them. So, as I teach you now, watch closely. I'll try walking now. This is what I was talking about. Lifting your heels. You have to walk with your heels lifted and your toes spread out just like this. Ma'am, the feeling I gave you a moment ago, let's see, it feels good, right? I'll try it now. As you start, you can feel it lifting. Try to feel it now. As your heels lift, you can feel all the strength in your toes being engaged, right? In the end, it's not about the heels doing the work, but rather, with the strength of your toes, you should be pushing your body forward and walking. But we haven't been doing that. So, that's right. That's right. Let me try to feel it again. Let's try to feel it again. What I've been saying is when you're standing still, when you're not moving, your weight should be on your heels. The reason is, when your whole body is lowered, the part of your foot where your body weight is lowered is different. It's here. this is where your body weight goes down. When you're standing, about 60% of your total body weight should be here. When you stand on your bones, because you're standing on your bones, there's no physical energy expenditure for your body. And it engages the large muscles. This is how our body structure works. But when you move, you have to lift your heel to walk. Try lifting your heel. This was missing before. Try lifting it. This was missing before. So, what was there before? Let's try experiencing it again, just to see. This is the right way, but we did it differently. Try lifting it. We lifted this part. This part. We should have lifted this, but we lifted that instead. Let's try experiencing it once. Try relaxing and letting yourself collapse comfortably. And come over here. You lifted your knee, not your heel. But let's try it again. Try maintaining the improved posture. Keep holding it. And while maintaining that, walk over here. Walk over here. Then you won't lift your knee. You'll lift your heel. You'll lift your heel. You lift your heel. The order is completely reversed. Try to understand this well. When we stand upright, walking is just the repetition of the process where one foot moves forward. But for us modern people, we're optimized for lifting our knees. So this is really about breaking that particular habit. But when we walk upright, we don't actually lift our knees as much as you might think. Instead, we lift our heels and use our ankles to move ourselves forward. It's the ankle joint that is important here. So the joint used for walking isn't the knee joint, it's actually this one, the ankle. Why do you think our feet are so long? Among all living creatures on Earth, it is humans who have the largest feet in proportion to their overall body size. Why is that exactly? What could be the reason for this interesting fact? Because we have to stand on our feet. And the length of our feet determines our stride. Watch closely. The length of the foot from the heel to the toes, it's the stride length of our walk. Now, four-legged animals don't use their ankles, but their knees. They lift their legs to move. You have to use them as an example. In other words, when we stand upright and our chest is lifted, our lower body uses the ankles. The ankles. That's why mothers limp less. So the moment this collapses, if one side is leaning, you have to lift that side even more excessively. But if you lift this up, since you're using your ankles, there's really no reason for it to collapse. The impact is much less. Let me feel it again, it's much better. The heel lifts, and the gluteus maximus, the buttocks, this gluteus maximus needs to be engaged. And the rotation of the hip joint. The shoes I'm wearing are posture-correcting walking shoes, Sue Walker. I had no choice but to develop Sue Walker because there was no other viable option available to me.